We begin today in the game menu because it is Halloween, and as you can see, the splash text is aware of this, and it is ooh, so spooky. Now, today I am in quite a rush. I've got a very busy Halloween. Um, Earlier this morning, because I'm recording this very early in the morning at around let me check the time, 5 to 9 in the morning. So earlier this morning at around 1, 2 o'clock, I hadn't yet gone to sleep. I carved my Halloween pumpkin, and I might display a little lovely picture of that up here because it's very nice and happy little pumpkin. And I did this morning because I have a very busy day for the rest of the day, and if anybody wants to come trick-or-treating to my house, I'm always the one who carves the pumpkin. And so somebody else will answer the door, but that pumpkin needs to be prepared out in the window and looking lovely, ready for people to visit. And that is why I've carved the pumpkin this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. I then went to bed, and I've now woken up. I woke up about half an hour ago. Well, about an hour ago, but I got out of bed about half an hour ago. I've got dressed. I'm recording this now, and then later, in about half an hour, at 9:30, I have a meeting online with one of my university teachers about my placement, and that's some exciting news to talk to you about later, I'm sure. From there, I'm going into uni at 12, so I'm going to have to leave at 11:30. From there, I will leave university at 2 o'clock to go to where I am a volunteer at that lovely local house that I've spoken to you about before, because there I'm going to be dressing up and scaring all of the little children until 9 o'clock at night. And so for the next 12 hours, I have got a very busy schedule. But I wanted to make a Halloween special because I always loved watching YouTubers do them when I was younger. So I'm going to make one for myself. And I've made some little to-dos, as I always to do. Firstly, trick or treats. Very important thing to do. I don't have any friends on this world, so that might come a little bit challenging, but we'll find a way. And secondly, go out late. And I'll explain why later. But before I do any of these things, I think it's quite important for me just to show you how I've improved the building a little bit. And I apologise, I think I need to put the sensitivity up. I don't know why it's so low, but I'm finding this a bit tricky. There we are. Let's see how that feels. But firstly, as you can tell, I've now got this lovely red carpet going all the way along down here. This, as I've told you before, is where the staircase will lead down. But I think this looks nice and grand. This is how I wanted it to look. Still don't want this to become a storage room, but for the time being, I've got cobblestone, dirt, wooden things, spoils from mining, and look at those diamonds. 19 I've got, very nice. I've got mob drops, and then other bits and bobs. Including my feather falling book and my saddles and my sugarcane, all sorts of things. And there is something else that I have created that I think is quite exciting. And it actually ties in very nicely to Halloween, which wasn't my intention. I made this about, well, almost a month ago, because I haven't played on this world for almost a month. University has been busy. I have an assignment due at the end of the week, so that's another reason why this video cannot be particularly long. But I have started a little graveyard over here. I've only died once in this world. Our statistics here, number of deaths 0. Well, I don't know why it's saying number of deaths 0, because I have died once, I assure you. It is in one of my videos. But RIP Eli the historian, because it's from the video when I was rambling about history. Killed on the 12th of the 9th of the 23rd by a creeper. And then I've got my little grave down here. And I won't open my coffin, that's probably bad manners. But inside my coffin is a little book talking about how I died in a little bit more detail. So I might show you that at some point in the future. But that's a little thing that is quite fun, and every time I die, which I'm sure will happen loads, I will add to that little spooky graveyard. So I think Halloween is the perfect time to have showed that off to you. Um, but now that I've displayed all of my new additions to my world, it's time to get started with my first task, which, as I said, was to trick or treat. And I've also got some pumpkins. I went out for a little expedition before the video started, last night actually, before I went to sleep, because I knew I wouldn't have time this morning. And I managed to get myself 10 pumpkins. Look at that. Let's see, does it suit me? Let's just get into third person mode quickly. I think it's a definite improvement. I should do that in real life. I won't though. We've got a problem with fruit flies, and I think, although pumpkins are vegetables, I do think that would contribute a little bit to. Can't get out of that person mode. There we are. I think that would contribute a wee bit to the problem. And I need to decide what a good block for someone's body would be. Do you think? Yeah, I think an oak would be good. And then, sorry, let's put that up there properly. There we go. Then let's get 2 bits of cobblestone, because I'm going to do the very traditional stick person. Well, stick arm person at the very least. So this is going to be the first time actually that I've made levers in this world. So isn't that exciting? And let's just collect up these sticks. Lovely. And because I don't have any friends in my world, what I'm going to resort to do is making somebody for myself, and this person will be trick-or-treating me. Oh, I'm gonna have fun. There we are. That person can surprise me later on. And the rest of these pumpkins, well, I think I will keep half of them, like so. But the others, I reckon I'm going to turn into jack-o'-lanterns. Um, so if I make a bunch of torches, there we are, that's quite a few. And then I put pumpkins on top. And I have never before in my Minecrafting life made jack-o'-lanterns. So this is quite exciting, I feel. Quite exciting for me, at least. So I will just go upstairs. Oh, goodness me, that's a nasty trick. You almost made me jump. And I'll put some of these jack-o'-lanterns all about the place. And they can stay here for a couple of episodes, a couple of videos, and then I'll get bored of them being here and they can go away. Doesn't it look oh so terrifying? Now there's one more thing that I need to get ready before this person goes trick-or-treating, and that is a doorbell, because how else am I going to know when they're here? Now I don't know how to make what's it, a doorbell, but I'm going to guess that it involves making a note block, and I don't know how to make a note block, but I vaguely remember the crafting recipe, so we're gonna give it a go, see if I'm correct in my memory, because I believe that it is 4 planks of wood surrounded by a bit of redstone. Brilliant. If that was wrong, I was going to have to look it up in the Minecraft wiki, and that would have been a pain in the backside. And I know that that note blocks only work when they have been placed down on top of a block. And I think I'm going to use some wool. So I think I will at some point have a proper doorbell, but for now this will do. And it doesn't seem to be working. Hang on, let me turn my volume up. Oh, it is brilliant. I never interesting noise. I never play Minecraft with the sound on because I haven't got a proper sound set up. What ends up happening is the Minecraft sounds end up bleeding through my computer into my microphone, and it all sounds weird. So I never play with sounds on. But this means that I need to make a button. How do I do that? I'll just use some more wood. But this means that you can never hear, and I can never hear what sounds are being used. But there we are, got myself a button, lovely. And from here, somebody should be able to trick-or-treat me, this lovely person here. So, if I'm just in my house, dum-ba-dum-ba-dum, and then nobody look, let me just sneak up here. Oh, look. Hang on, let me rush down. This is really difficult to do when there's only one person in here. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, my word. It's the doorbell. Oh, hang on. It might be a trick-or-treater. Do I have anything sweet on me? I have got... Oh, I can make mushroom stew. You can tell that I have put absolutely zero planning into this video. Um, right, bowl, mushroom stew, grill. Okay, mushroom soup rather. Okay, quickly, let me rush up here. Trick or treat! Ah, aren't you dressed up like a little, I don't know, gorilla? That's kind of brown and hairy, isn't it? Right, there you go. Don't trick me. Here's your treat. Enjoy the mushroom stew. Thank you! Right, well, wasn't that fun? That's my first task done. That's to do number one complete, and I'll be taking that. Thank you. You're an inanimate object. I doubt you'll need it. I will save my mushroom soup for later. Um, so that's part number one done. To part number two, to do number two, was to go out late, and it's still light outside, so I'm gonna have to wait a couple of minutes for the sun to set. Whereabouts is the sun? And also I'm going to turn down my Minecraft noise now because they're irritating me. The sun's up there. Okay. Well, because I have lots and lots of things to be doing, because as I have already said, this is a very busy time for me, I think I'm going to do something that I never do in my videos, and I'm going to cut it, and I will come back in a couple of minutes for me, and just a couple of seconds for you, when the sun is low in the sky, and I can show you why it is I want to go out late. Because this surprised me earlier today, and I think it might surprise you. Oh, look at that! It's now nice and dark outside. Though, thinking about it, my sword is on terribly, terribly low durability, so it might be a bit of an idea for me to go and get myself a brand new sword. If I can find the actual chest where I keep my iron, that'd be brilliant. There we are. Great. Let's make myself a new set of sticks. Lovely. New sword. Ready for when my current one breaks, which will be only, I expect, in a couple of hits. Because I am going out to find some monsters, and that probably will involve monsters finding me. And there we are. My game froze a tiny bit there, but it should be working now. And oh, yeah, monster already. These spiders are a menace to society. I tell you, you can hear me. I'm telling you now. There's a creeper up there. But it's not, yes, this is what I'm wanting to find. One of these zombies with a pumpkin on their head. Most of the ones that I found had pumpkins. This one actually has a jack-o'-lantern, which is exciting. Though, sadly, he isn't glowing, which would be quite nice. But to be fair, glow squids don't glow, and they've got glow in their name. So, I think that's quite, apt, quite, consistent, that's the word. I think that's quite consistent for good old Mojang. Mojang, however it's said Mojang, isn't it? Yep, that's what it is. And now this skeleton doesn't have a pumpkin on his head. So, oh, go away, go away. Oh, there we are. There's, run away, run away, run away. Ah, dear Lord. Okay, let's eat a little bit. Lovely. And of course, the spider, the menace to society, is still chasing me. We can see over there we've got another pumpkin zombie. And oh dear Lord, this is going to be my second death. Am I going to need on Halloween to put another gravestone in the graveyard? That'd be upsetting. Right, spiders dealt with. Zombies dealt with. Anything over here? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. There we are. Let's kill this zombie. And look, is a zombie without a jack-o'-lantern, just a normal pumpkin. And I must say, when I was off exploring, getting these pumpkins earlier that I showed you in the video, ah, I wish I'd have been recording because it was so funny. If I was not expecting it. And sometimes skeletons can get pumpkins on their head, it seems. Creepers and Endermen and spiders, I haven't found any. Maybe that's a rare thing to find. I haven't looked it up. But seemingly in this version of Minecraft, on Halloween, um, zombies and skeletons get pumpkins on their head. I didn't know this. This is all news to me. So, if nothing else, this is a thing that I've learned and a thing that has made my day quite enjoyable and quite happy. And I don't know if it's only on Halloween. I don't know. Perhaps it's perhaps it's just around the Halloween period. I honestly haven't checked. I should do some research and I should know what I'm doing before I do it. But that wouldn't be as fun now, would it? And oh my, I never knew we had a desert over here. I just want to find a skeleton with pumpkin on its head. Is that too much to ask for? Clearly it is. Oh, is that one over there? It is! Oh, how exciting. Look at him go. I wonder if I get inside of him, does he have a skeleton inside? He does have a skeleton head inside. I wonder if I can shear them off. No idea, but I think I'm going to escape now, and I think I'm going to end this video here. So we've gone trick-or-treating, or we've been trick-or-treated at least, and then I've gone outside and seen all of the monsters, or at least a good portion of them, dressing up for Halloween. So I had fun recording this video. I'm probably not going to have fun editing it because there was an entire half-hour gap that I'm going to have to cut out where I went to the toilet and then I came back and it was day and then I didn't have time to record this section, so I had to go downstairs and I had to have my meeting with my teacher or my tutor or whatever it's called. And there were lots of technical issues there, as I'm sure you might expect. And from there I had to come back up here and I lost my phone. I left it downstairs and I had to go downstairs. I had to get my phone. I had to come back up here. I forgot my phone again, so I had to go back downstairs and I had to get my phone again. And oh, it's been an absolute nightmare, and now I'm in a hole. No, I'm not. There we are. There's an exit. Brilliant. So now I will bid you farewell. I will bid you a happy Halloween. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I know that I have, and I'm sure that once I'm scaring people at my place that I volunteer, I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun there as well. But sadly, our paths will now diverge. Have a lovely day, and I hope to see you in the next video, whenever that may be. And oh dear Lord, I haven't even spoken to you about Doctor Who. Oh, that's the thing I need to talk about. Some exciting 60th anniversary news. Oh, I'm giddy with excitement, but it's time to leave you all. Goodbye.